Western Carolina University is WWCU Calloway, WWOO Dillsboro.
All right, Amber, is everything set up?
We're all good, Manny. In 5, 4, 3, 2.
Good morning, Western North Carolina. I'm Mani Jones, live on location at Rachel, Nevada. Just a couple of footsteps from the Area 51 raid. Over 2 million people are expected to show up at this small town with a population of only
54 humans.
Hey, Amber, what was that?
I'm not sure, Manny. Something's messing with your mic. Let's try this one and re-record.
Alrighty then.
In 5, 4, 3, 2.
I'm Mani Jones, live outside of Area 51, where all the be and about 2 million people plan to Naruto run and, quote, see them aliens as they go into Area 51.
Manny, I don't know what happened, but...
You know what, Amber? I'm thinking about this. The aliens are starting to affect this. And I've had it!
Manny, where are you going?
To find the truth. And see them aliens. Let me in. Let me in! Oh, I guess I better run. From the campus of Western Carolina University in Calloway, it's time for the craziest show in the mountains. I'm talking none other than Mani's Rockin Conspiracies, broadcasting throughout Jackson and Haywood counties in beautiful Western North Carolina, only on WWCU-FM 90.5, the broadcast service of Western Carolina University. I'm your host. It's that Mani guy, Mani Jones, here with the craziest show in the mountains, Mani's Rockin Conspiracies, bringing you the craziest conspiracies and news in the world of supernatural with the hard rock and heavy metal. Hope you're having a fantastic Sunday, September 22nd. We are 3 minutes past top of the hour, and what a good week I can say it's been for me. As you may have heard from that intro, the Storm Area 51, They Can't Stop All of Us event happened. Now, even though 2 million people signed up for that event on Facebook, only a couple thousand showed up to the various events held in Nevada. I was one of them. As you can tell, I had to scram after doing my best Eric Andre impression. Let me in. Let me in! They weren't phased. They didn't let me in. However, that was all part of the plan. So what happened next was we got the Kyles. We got the Naruto runners. And we all got them. They made a distraction for us as I ran. If you're wondering how I got out, it's very simple. I leaned my torso forward, I put my arms behind my back, and I Naruto ran until I couldn't see them. But me and my infantry, the furry infantry, if you will, we were able to get in. Now, right here, folks, on Manny's Rockin Conspiracies, I'm going to tell you what I and my platoon, or battalion rather, saw in Area 51. We first saw something that current All Elite Wrestling champion Chris Jericho would like, a little bit of the bubbly. After that, we made the amazing discovery, something none of us had ever seen in our lifetimes and probably will never see again. A shopping cart with 4 working wheels. I'm serious. 4 working wheels. Another thing we found out. Do you know about that that song that goes, "Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe?" That song by Rednecks? Well, we found out where Cotton Eye Joe went and where he came from. I can't really tell you because it's classified information according to the aliens I met there. Yes, there are aliens in Area 51. Aliens that could fit in my pocket. I don't think how I would take one home. However, I don't think my landlord would approve of me housing an alien in my room. It would probably break my lease. Let's just put it like that. Alas, however, the guards knew of the distraction of the Kyles and the Naruto runners, and my infantry eventually had to get out. Unfortunately, while everybody else got some pretty cool tech, I think one of us got like a smartphone from like 2100 from far off alien planet. I, Mani Jones, only got a cardboard sign. But not just any cardboard sign, my friends. No, not just any cardboard sign. I got a cardboard sign from Mars. From Mars. And if you were walking around campus Friday, on the day of the raid, you may have seen a man with a mustache with an NWO hat, New World Order, with a sign that read, "I stormed Area 51 and all I got was this sign." Well, that person was me. All I could get out of Area 51 while everybody else got some pretty nice stuff. All I got was a sign. I just can't believe that I went to bed that night wondering what else I could have done to just have gotten something else. But hey, I have an alien cardboard sign. That to me is pretty cool. I'm lucky I didn't meet myself or something like that, because that would create a paradox and would probably lead to the inevitable heat death of the universe. Our universe, that is. In the end, though, I'm happy I at least did something for the raid. Now, regarding the Area 51 raid, there are plenty of stories. We're going to cover all things related to the Area 51 raid in the first hour of this show, because this meme has been amazing. The culmination of 2 months of viral interest from memes from everywhere. We're going to talk about it in the first hour, and the second hour, we're covering some interesting stories such as, what do we have here? The Loch Ness Eel conspiracy continues. Conspiracies about Antonio Brown, the recent free agent NFL wide receiver after getting released from the New England Patriots. Something about a conspiracy related to our favorite green friend, Kermit the Frog. Someone is asking if a chip was installed in his brain. And how the Mandela effect is taking away things from the Bible. That's the conspiracy. The Mandela effect taking away quotes from the Bible. All that and more here on the craziest show in the mountains. Kicking off our show tonight is a classic. Hell's Bells from AC/DC. You're listening to the craziest show in the mountains, Manny's Rockin Conspiracies, only on 90.5 WWCU is Western Carolina University. And that was Falling Apart by Zebrahead. Before that, we had Synthetic by Spineshank. Here on the craziest show in the mountains, Manny's Rockin Conspiracies, only on 90.5 WWCU-FM is Western Carolina University. Already, my phone is blowing up with people asking if I have actually gone to Area 51, if I actually went physically to Rachel, Nevada. And the answer is yes. Because simply saying, oh, Manny, you didn't go to Area 51, that's a conspiracy. You are trying to say it's a conspiracy that I went to Area 51. I was there. I saw the Karens, I saw the Kyles, I saw the Naruto runners, and I was in the furry division of the raid. True story. Hence why I had a sign that said, I stormed Area 51, and all I got was this sign. But I can hear you right now, dear doubters and friends of mine. But Manny, going to Nevada takes at least a several-hour flight or a several-day car ride. Well, it's simple. The aliens brought me back. They saw me just without my battalion, and they said, hey, Mani Jones, we're big fans. Need a ride? And I said, sure. I want to tell Western Carolina University all about what I found, and including Silva, Waynesville, and everywhere across Western North Carolina and worldwide, only on WWCU-FM.com. There was talk, plenty of talk about the raid, though. It was a very viral event. This came from the subreddit r/conspiracy. Area 51 event is staged to provide a source of mocking up and laugh about people who they label conspiracy theorists. A bunch of crazy people will appear on TV speaking with reporters, but many of them will be actors playing the nut role by Zero Neptune. I believe I'm pronouncing that username correctly. Since nothing will actually happen, the people at home will also conclude that listening to, quote, conspiracy people is a waste of time. They can't even organize something properly. What he's meaning by that, he or she is meaning by this is, after the event, they try to plan some events, and a lot of them didn't go well, but some did. It is just another day in mainstream aristocracy media war against the people who try to search the truth in the lie swamp we live in. No surprise here, but you are my guest. Take some popcorn and watch the media-willing slaves do their best to make their masters happy. Oh, wait, hold on here. Are you saying, this person here on Reddit, that I am an actor for the mainstream media? That I guess I'm on the payroll of CNN or NBC or Fox News? I'm not an actor. I am Mani Jones. I'm as real as it gets. I'm Mani Jones. Do you want proof? I wear an NWO hat. I couldn't wear that if I was at CNN or NBC. And if this person wanted that actor, I just something to say to him. And what I gotta say to you, sir, is this. You'll never defeat the Mani Spirit. You'll never defeat the aliens. You'll never win. Never, ever. Sure, yeah. Excuse the Alex Jones rant there. Oh, yes. As my friend Isaac just asked, so Manny, ever played the nut role? He is Mani Jones, professional nut role actor extraordinaire. Hey, I mean, if they did a remake, Isaac, of They Live, which was a great film starring Roddy Piper, it's a conspiracy-based movie where he plays this guy who finds out that the government's controlling everything, like obey, consume. And if they did a remake and they offered yours truly that role, I take it. I can't wait to just gawk into a character going, I have come here to chew bubble gum, and you know how the rest of that quote goes. And I'm all out of bubble gum. That would be, I'd love that rule. I get to grow my hair out a little bit. I'd have to shave my mustache, though, which I don't want to shave my mustache. Anyway, what do you think about Storm Area 51? Were you there? And what do you have to say about it? For whatever reason, give me a call at 828-227-7173. That's 828-227-7173. It's been a good show so far. Thank you for listening in so far. It's gonna get crazier from here. I mean, one of the things I'm talking about today is the Mandela effect in the Bible. The Mandela effect in the Bible. We'll find out more. But first, from Saliva, here is, ladies and gentlemen, the theme song for WrestleMania 23 back in 2007. I watched that show. That was a fun show. Anyway, you're listening to the craziest show in the mountains. Manny's Rockin Conspiracies, only on 90.5 WWCU is Western Carolina University. And we're back on the craziest show in the mountains, Manny's Rockin Conspiracies. I'm getting more messages. My friend Chandler J. Reese, whom was on the show last week, which will hopefully be on YouTube very, very soon, he texted me and said, if I'm quoting his tweet correctly, I went to Area 51, quote, Manny the Derg, and it's a picture of some guy with the hat saying X to doubt. More or less, press X to doubt. Why is everyone doubting me on the story? I was there. I saw a little bit of the bubbly. I saw a shopping cart with 4 working wheels. I found out where Cotton Eye Joe went and where he came from. The aliens gave me a ride back to Western so I could be on the air and to tell everyone in Western North Carolina and worldwide on WWCU-FM.com what had happened. My grandmother out there in Fayetteville, North Carolina, texted me saying, you sound pumped up tonight. Yes, I am. Yeah. That's just how I am. I'm ready to go. I'm alive. I'm Manny. And I'm Crazy Dirt. I'm here. I'm alive. My heart's big. Enough of the Alex Jones quotes. The United States Navy just made the news. And since we're talking aliens, this story is a big, big deal. I don't know why my computer was just playing sound a second ago. But here's the story. There were UFO videos that appeared at the end of 2017 and 2018 from the Black Vault. And a part of the Black Vault was Tom DeLonge. Now, if you've listened to the show before, you probably heard the song Aliens Exist. Aliens Exist was written by Tom DeLonge, who was then the singer, or DeLonge, I hope I'm not pronouncing that name correctly, who was the singer of Blink-182. That song was written about his belief on aliens. And guess what? Tom DeLonge of Area 51, of Blink-182, excuse me, he got the Navy, the United States Navy, to admit UFOs. And they confirmed that they were real videos that were filmed by Navy pilots during training exercises. Joseph Gradisher, whom is the official spokesperson for the Deputy Chief of Naval Operations for Information Warfare, told Greenwald, whom runs the site, that the Navy designates the object contained in these videos as unidentified aerial phenomena. He later said that a UAP, or unidentified aerial phenomena, is used because it provides the basic descriptor for the sightings/observations of unauthorized/unidentified aircraft or objects that have been observed entering and operating in the airspace of various military-controlled training ranges. Now, he used the term UAP, not UFO. Excuse me. Excuse me, I'm a little stuffy today, so I took some non-drowsy allergy medicine before the show, so hopefully I don't get moments like that. The Navy, this statement has sparked a lot of headlines saying that the Navy's confirmed that the UFOs are real. It could be, but remember, an unidentified flying object, or let's go with the Navy's definition, the unidentified aerial phenomena, it could be alien, though it couldn't. It didn't specify if it was alien in nature. It is unidentified, and no one knows really what it is. But it is a rather unique story to the Navy, of all organizations in this government, confirm what could be the existence of UFOs. It's rather unique. I got one more UFO story, but you're going to have to wait to hear that. Got to go to a musical break. This song is for a friend of mine. His name is Elias. He's up in Nashville, Tennessee. He recently had surgery on his legs to be able to more or less repair his ability to walk. It was a very big deal for him to get this surgery. And this is a little song. I know he likes this band and this song. He performed on stage with them before. This is Feel Good Inc. by Gorillaz, going out to Elias. Get well soon, bud. You're listening to Mani's Rockin' Conspiracies only on 90.5 WWCU is Western Carolina University. And that was Hitchin' a Ride by Green Day from their third album, Nimrod, here on the craziest show in the mountains, Mani's Rockin' Conspiracies. If you want to keep up with whatever's happening with yours truly around campus, like my trip to Nevada that definitely happened, I'm telling you it happened. And you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Mani, M-A-N-I, Radio, Derg, D-E-R-G. Let's talk about some UFO news before we say goodbye to the Storm Area 51 phenomenon once and for all. It's been a great 2 months, for sure. I'm going to miss this meme. I loved this. So here's what happened. This doesn't deal with the raid, but it deals with UFOs and aliens. So in Montana, there was a new billboard that was erected, which was spotted apparently, according to statistics, by 46,000 drivers a month, which says, quote, something not from this world. It's a quote that says something not from this world from USS Nimitz pilot David Fravor. And it says UFO disclosure in progress. Get ready, get informed. More or less a billboard about UFOs. And it instructs the viewers to go to the website for the Jesse A. Marcel Library, a UFO information center and meeting place in Montana City. From what the report says, the billboard rental costs about $2,500 and will last for 6 months. From what rumors have said, that the billboard was fake. However, the billboard indeed was very real. That's pretty interesting. That's like when Tommy Wiseau, who made The Room, considered one of the most laughably bad movies. It got the phrase, it's so bad it's good. When he promoted The Room, he promoted it on one billboard for 6 years. That was the only source of promotion. So a billboard can work for promotion. That's not a bad thing. But to promote aliens. And with that this concludes the first hour of the craziest show in the mountains, Mani's Rockin' Conspiracies. What a wonderful 2-month run it has been. The Storm Area 51 phenomenon, it will truly be missed. I want to give a quick thank you to my battalion that helped us get in, to the Karens and the Kyles and the Naruto runners and the conspiracy theorists that showed up to help us achieve our goal. We want to see some aliens, and we definitely saw some aliens. You know, maybe I should take part in the other events. There's storming Loch Ness. So that's all the way in Scotland. I don't know if I can make that. And Nessie's not too happy with me. A couple months ago, they wanted to give me the Worldwide Hide-and-Seek Champion trophy to Nessie, but I just couldn't make it. They wouldn't provide me a flight to Scotland. So maybe I shouldn't go to Loch Ness just for my own safety. I don't want Nessie to get a little mad at me. And then there's storm the Federal Reserve, storm the genealogical vault under the Church of Latter-day Saints. There's a lot of things to storm, but which one? Anyway, we're going to cut to a quick musical break before we go to station identification. The 7 o'clock, Numa Numa, here on the craziest show in the mountains. This is Rotting in Vain by Korn. You're listening to Manny's Rockin Conspiracies only on 90.5 WWCU-FM. It's the 7 o'clock Numa Numa here on Manny's Rockin Conspiracies.
Citerò iubira mea primește fericirea. Alo, alo, sunt eu, Picasso, ți-am dat bip și sunt voinic, dar să știi, nu-ți cer nimic. Vrei să pleci, dar numai ei, numai ei, numai ei, chipul tău și dragostea din tei. Mi-amintesc de ochii tăi, ei. Vrei să pleci, dar numai ei.
Welcome to the second hour of Manny's Rockin Conspiracies. If you missed the first hour, don't worry, I post my shows on YouTube. I posted my show from September 8th, 2019 with the Kush Dog on YouTube just before this show. Aliens and John, you can get it out right now. Just go to your search bar on YouTube, type in Manny's Rockin Conspiracies or just Mani Jones. My show with Chandler J. Reese from last week will also be up there very soon. But in the second hour of the craziest show in the mountains, we cover current events beyond just ones I talked about earlier in the hour. What's wrong with me? Earlier in the show, this one covers a variety of topics. The first one is a rather odd tale that I found. It's called, and I'm quoting the title, Kermit's Role in 9/11. Now, let me just clarify that the views that are expressed in the post from the subreddit r/conspiracy do not reflect Mani Jones, and they do not reflect the views of WWCU staff. These are merely objectionable opinions that are given on the internet that I have brought just out of curiosity's sake. This is the post. It is actual Muppets canon that Kermit the Frog in some way had a role in bringing down the Twin Towers. In a Muppets Christmas film released in late 2002, Kermit is shown a glimpse of what New York City might look like if he had never been born. Among the scenery of this alternate reality New York City we find none other than the Twin Towers, proudly standing in the background. They were, of course, long destroyed in Kermit's normal reality, and yet, in the world without Kermit, the war on terror is missing its powder keg spark. Who would have thought that he could commit a terror attack on U.S. soil? But there it stands, unimpeachable. We have concrete, canon proof of involvement. Now, I'm not sure if it's Michael Ray, the author of this post on the subreddit r/conspiracy, is joking. This person could very well be joking. This person also could very well be serious. Though someone did reply to the post saying, there's a lot of Twin Tower programming hidden in pre-2001 Sesame Street. Not joking. There's even a montage of a plane flying towards the towers. A lot of fixation on the towers in their 90s work. There's also a full episode on the New York Fire Department, which is more than can be said about any other topic they covered in such a way. Now, again, I'm not sure if both of these posts are satire or they are a person's real opinion. I will let you decide that. But what do you think? Why don't you give me a call at 828-227-7173. That's 828-227-7173. Queued up is Flying High Again from Ozzy Osbourne's solo debut album. You're listening to the craziest show in the mountains, Manny's Rockin Conspiracies, only on 90.5 WWCU is Western Carolina University. And that was Creep by Radiohead from their album Pablo Honey, here on the craziest show in the mountains, Manny's Rockin Conspiracies, broadcasting throughout Jackson and Haywood counties in beautiful western North Carolina. Online at WWCU-FM, WWCU-FM.com. There's another conspiracy that I find interesting because it relates to sports. Ooh, yes. Here's a conspiracy. From 2-ton Patek 6'9", Antonio Brown is dominating sports headlines, while Felipe Vasquez of the Pittsburgh Pirates has been shown and forgotten. For those who do not keep up with sports but understand how media works, listen to this. The NFL constantly blasts some type of abuse or violence by a player. The MLB does as well, but they get swept under the rug faster. The MLB makes money, my friends. You tell me which of these offenses is worse. Now, here's what has happened with both these individuals. Antonio Brown, originally traded from the Pittsburgh Steelers to the Oakland Raiders, had a falling out with Raiders management and demanded to be released. He was released and promptly signed with the New England Patriots. Just a couple days ago, he was released from that contract. Now, he was released very quickly. It's not like he was some bad player. Antonio Brown's a really, really good player. He got accused of sexual assault 2 times. The second one, he sent threatening text to the accuser while still a member of the Patriots. It was a PR nightmare waiting to happen, and he is now a free agent. Now, Felipe Vasquez he's a pitcher with the Pittsburgh Pirates, but he was arrested because he's accused of sleeping with a 13-year-old girl. Both of these offenses are bad, but I'm trying to understand what this person is insinuating. I'm guessing this person is saying that because the MLB makes a lot of money, they're trying to sweep that story under the rug, and that Felipe Vasquez did worse than Antonio Brown. Well, that's a debatable, I would say, objectionable. Both offenses are bad, no matter what. The court of public opinion is going to really really stay true. They're going to say that both of them are bad, but at the same time, to say that the MLB is trying to sweep it under the rug is a little odd. Simply put, Antonio Brown makes a lot of money. He is a very marketable athlete due to his years with the Pittsburgh Steelers. So it is... I have difficulty believing that the media is trying to sweep this story under the rug to focus on Antonio Brown. But what do you think? Why don't you give me a call at 828-227-7173. That's 828-227-7173. Queued up in the system is Sonne by Rammstein from their album Motor. You're listening to Manny's Rockin Conspiracies only on 90.5 WWCU is Western Carolina University. And we're back on the craziest show in the mountains, Manny's Rockin Conspiracies. Once again, apologies. I'm a little stuffy this afternoon. I took some non-drowsy allergy medicine before I walked into the studio tonight. It's not doing its work, but hopefully I'll feel better because I got classes this week. I don't know if I'm getting the calorie crud as they call it around here, but this is an interesting post from the subreddit r/conspiracy. Is there a chip installed in my brain? I know this might sound a bit crazy, but I really want to know if anyone else has experienced this. So we all know targeted ads have become a pretty normal thing the past years, and it makes sense how they can use our browser history and location, etc., to target ads specifically to us. But here is where it gets weird. I feel for the past year or so, I feel I have experienced targeted ads in a much more creepy way. For example, the other day, I was thinking about the scene in the movie 21, where they're in a classroom and the teacher asks a student, there's 3 doors, behind one of them is a prize. The student then picks a door and the teacher opens one of the other doors with nothing behind, and he then asks if he would like to use a different door, which he does because it gives him an extra 33% chance. So I was thinking about how that made sense but couldn't figure it out. So today a video pops up in my recommended tab on YouTube called The Monty Hall Problem. And I find out that that was just what the theory about the 3 doors was called. And it shook me because I hadn't done any research or anything other than just think to myself about it. And the video came from a channel I never watch. There's literally no reason for that video to be there. It's really freaking me out. I don't want to make this post any longer, but this has happened numerous times where I see ads or videos pretty much based on my brain's thinking history. Someone replied with this. Short answer, no. It's YouTube recommending old videos to people randomly. The algorithm at work. I saw the same video in my feed about 2 weeks ago. And I don't know why this individual would think that they have a chip in their brain. Though that would be weird. You have a chip in your brain, they're sending ads in your head. I just can't imagine that. It's just so weird to me. But that's a unique one. What do you think? Why don't you give me a call at 828-227-7173. That's 828-227-7173. Let me see. What do I have queued up? I have Vermilion Part 1 by Slipknot from their 3rd album, The Subliminal Verses. Here on the craziest show in the mountains, Manny's Rockin Conspiracies only on 90.5 WWCU is Western Carolina University. And that was the song Mark Gormley with Without You, a song that was made popular on the internet for its very, very unique video that was aired on public access TV in Florida. And when I say unique, it was a very unique video. He more or less was standing green screen on the moon in front of Aurora Borealis and just standing there. It was a pretty good music video, but this is Manny's Rockin Conspiracy. Let's go to the conspiracies. Now, on occasion on this show, I have discussed the Mandela effect. The Mandela effect being a theory that people are remembering events from the reality that they are not currently living in. It was named for Nelson Mandela because the creator of the theory remembered Nelson Mandela dying in prison. And when she came forward with this thought that she had, that she believed that Nelson Mandela died in prison because she saw the newspaper headlines for it, she found that other people thought the same way. And it's also been applied to the Berenstain Bears, Berenstein or Berenstain. It's been applied to peanut butter, but this is a new one to me. Here's what it says. We have all memorized, do unto others as you would have them do unto you. The golden rule from the Bible, from the book of Matthew. However, apparently, due to the supernatural Mandela effect, according to these people, it reads, therefore, all things whatsoever ye would that men should do to you, do ye even so to them. And that us remembering it as do unto others as you would do unto them is apparently a cause of the Mandela effect, that we are remembering another reality in which this is the golden rule. They also have a very unique video on this website that I just saw. I thought it'd be pretty cool to talk about. Where is it? Oh, yes. Scarecrow has a gun now, in reference to the Wizard of Oz. You know, we're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. Apparently, the Scarecrow, in this new clip that was just posted from a random YouTube channel, has a gun. Well, then, going down here, there's so many different sources for the Mandela effect relating to Mickey Mouse and all these things. It makes me wonder if I am a victim of the Mandela effect. Maybe in some alternate reality, I'm not talking about conspiracies. I'm talking about Manny's Rockin' News. Maybe that could be the truth in another reality. But hey, that's just a theory. Tune in the system is Riot Time by Powerman 5000. You're listening to the craziest show in the mountains, Manny's Rockin' Conspiracies, only on 90.5. And that was Pet by A Perfect Circle from vocalist Maynard James Keenan of Tool. I've listened to their new album yet, but I've heard it's pretty good. I may try and get some next week. This is Manny's Rockin' Conspiracies, the craziest show in the mountains, broadcasting throughout Jackson and Haywood counties in beautiful western North Carolina on 90.5 WWCU-FM and worldwide on WWCU-FM.com. I'm heading out. It's just 4 minutes from the top of the hour. And I'm turning the board over to Guitar Jim for Mostly Blues from 8 until 11. So don't tune out yet. Listen to Jim with Mostly Blues from 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. If you want to keep up with what's happened with me, whether I'm storming Area 51 again or getting a ride at the Malians, follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Manny Radio Dirk and on Facebook, facebook.com/Manny Rockin'. It's that Manny guy. I'm Mani Jones. I want to thank you for hanging out with me for the past 2 hours. And until the next time we meet here in the wee Word Up. If we Naruto run, they can't stop us.